There we go. We're live.
Oh, yeah. On YouTube.
Here, Instagram.
I'll answer that. We'll have to have my phone now for the comments.
All right, we're live on Instagram. We'll see if people
Let's hope they can hear this.
actually join.
No, it's our return. Of course they're going to join. Hello, Internet world. We're back and better than ever.
How many people are in there right
7.
now? 7? Yeah, we need to. Yeah, so welcome back. You made it. The 420 special of Louderwire Nights. The triumphant return.
Indeed.
I don't know if let us know if you can hear the music. It might be too quiet.
Yeah, can you guys hear us out there on Instagram? Maybe?
Yeah,
Perhaps?
it should come through on YouTube because the mic is.
Yeah.
I don't know about Instagram though. We'll see.
Hey, Cade, can you hear us? Okay, yeah, everyone can hear us.
Cool. Can they hear the music too?
Can you guys hear the music with us?
We can turn it up a notch.
We got to work with us here. Can you hear the music? Like that's a yes or no question.
It's been so long. I don't know.
Almost as long as Summoner Circle's robes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can hear it.
All right, cool. Yeah, I knocked it up a notch. All right, welcome back. You made it. So, it's been a minute.
Yeah, and a lot's come out.
Yeah, there's been a lot of news, too.
Thing is, though, like, you got to think, this is about, like, what a week was in 2019.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't even know what else, like, come out. Let me look at the queue.
Yeah, I mean,
because like I've lost track of everything.
So since the last time we did this, Havok has released 2 singles.
Okay, I've listened to one of theirs.
Let me just pull up stuff from like this week. Has anybody like asked us questions or anything?
Not yet.
Yeah, so that's like most of the new stuff.
Okay, I did not know Trivium dropped something.
I think their album comes out next week.
Okay.
I think. So does Warbringer.
I think I listened to the new Warbringer. I know I listened to the new Havok. I listened to the new Ingested. Dude, where's the guild stuff?
This is like the official Spotify new metal playlist.
Oh. I thought this was ours.
No. Ours is that one.
All right, which one are we listening to? Okay, we're listening to this one. Yeah, I listened to Post-Truth Era. I listened to Kreator.
Yeah.
What band is this?
What is it? Angerot? This probably came out like a month ago at this point, didn't it?
Someone said penis vagina.
Yep. But yeah, that last song was Below the Deep in Dreamless Sleep by Angerot. It's the title track on their most.
Hey, is this Blackened?
Album. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh wait, no, this is the Havok single. What the heck? What a ripoff.
Is this Lamb of God?
No.
If only it was. Dude, that's a really good Christian band. Like, they're like Christian pop, right?
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, what else happened?
Concerts being canceled.
Yeah, everything's canceled through supposedly fall 2021.
Yeah, Phil Bozeman went live here a couple days ago. Were you part of that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I asked him what this meant for their like touring schedule. I'm gonna ask Alex once I go back and get a haircut. But apparently, like, they have zero clue about what this means. Like, Phil's gonna be out of work for at least a year.
Yeah, like it's crazy, man. I mean, I feel like the like huge arena shows and stuff. Like, they'll probably be the ones that get canceled until like fall 2021. But like a local show with like 100 people, like.
I mean, like, because that varies from city to city. Like, Knoxville's gone from like 40 till like what? 37 cases, 30 something. Like, it's gone down a lot.
Yeah.
So I would feel like we'll have some local stuff go on.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been rough.
Oh yeah, no. Once I heard about the concerts being canceled through 2021, I about cried.
I mean, that was just one guy though. Like, that wasn't like an official statement.
Yeah, that wasn't like the World Health Organization.
Yeah, it was just the one dork.
Have you guys experimented on new metal recently? Like new metal, like new stuff going out, or like the subgenre?
Well, how do you spell it?
NEW.
Well, yeah, that would be ideally like new releases and stuff.
I mean, I haven't had time to like explore a lot of stuff.
I've been trying to keep up with stuff. There's a lot of stuff, like the big albums and stuff are getting like postponed. Like Hatebreed was supposed to come out like May 28th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And they hadn't got the vinyl pressed or anything yet. And so they had to like postpone the release date until they can get the vinyl press.
That's going to be a while.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm trying to think of anything else. I haven't heard too terribly much else about anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of slow. Everybody's just kind of been staying home, staying away from people.
Yeah. How long has it been since you've left this apartment?
So I left on Thursday and went and got some groceries and stuff. But before that, it was probably about a week.
Yeah, I've been going to work 3 days a week and then fishing besides that. Red Light King released a new album and called it Moonshine.
Huh. We'll have to check that one out.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we should come up with a cheer similar to that of Wayne's World to start our live streams from now on?
What? Louderwire Nights, Louderwire Nights.
I mean,
Party on excellent. I don't know. We'll come up with that. If anybody wants to submit something, hit us up in the DMs.
Oh yeah, we're open to suggestions there.
Yeah. Or if you want to record intro music or something, and then try and make it work.
Oh yeah. Dude, we should like do a spoof of the Duncan Hills coffee. We'll just have to get Brendan Small's permission.
I don't know how easy that would be.
We got John Goblicon's attention. How much harder could it be for Brendan Small?
Did you listen to the Brian Posehn metal album?
The what?
So Brian Posehn is like a comedian, metalhead guy, and he's been in like a bunch of stuff. He was in like Seinfeld and stuff way back in the day.
Yeah.
And he does like jokes about metal and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then it was probably about a month ago at this point that he put out this album. But like before he's done like stand-up album, and then like the last track is like a spoof metal song.
Yeah. And
this album is like all actual songs. But he's got Gary Holt on a song.
Wow.
I think Brendan Small is on the whole album. Well, Scott Ian is on there. Weird Al is on there. Like, Corey Taylor is on a song. Like, it's kind of an all-star list.
Oh, yeah. I know Brendan Small wrote all the music for the new Godzilla. So that's pretty cool. And apparently Ozzy's dropping another album this year. If he doesn't die first.
Yeah, I heard he was writing stuff. So we'll see.
Writing and recording, though, are two radically different processes.
Yeah, I don't know. Because his last album, he had like at least one or two songs that kind of sounded like, you know, hey, this is like the last song I'm going to put out or whatever. So I don't know. I guess we'll see.
He's changed, that's for sure. For the better, for the worse.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this? He spotted you.
This is a cool band called Saltwound. They're like down tempo, whatever, beat down. They're from California. They're pretty cool.
Similar font to Spite.
Yeah, Spite is the name of the new song. So it all kind of loops back together. I'm not sure where in California, but they might be from like the same scene or whatever.
Bay Area?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'd say.
So, but yeah, pretty cool. Check them out. Saltwound. They've got 2 singles on Spotify and probably Apple Music and other streaming stuff. But yeah, they're pretty cool, pretty heavy.
You'd think that since this is our like debut return, people will be lighting up our comments, you know?
Is that all just like people joining?
Yeah, nobody said anything. It's almost like we become irrelevant, Nathan.
Yeah. The trick is we got to get Muhammad on here as a guest.
Dude, I know. I would try to get John Goblicon on here. That didn't go over too well.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Louderwire is aware of us, at least. Like,
yeah.
Already. So, we'll see. See what happens.
We need to post more often than what we really need to do.
Yeah, we're going to hopefully have some new stuff up this week.
We're going to hit it hard over the summer, though. That's for sure.
So yeah, what all has yet to come out that's like pretty cool?
Lamb of God.
Yeah.
Hatebreed. I'm trying to think what else. I saw Sacred Aricus recording, so I don't know what's gonna become of that.
Yeah. Who knows when that'll
Vader,
come out?
Kreator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, over the next like 3 or 4 weeks, there's gonna be like the last wave of like big releases that are actually like coming out.
Yeah,
before everything kind of got shut down. So
Wasn't Guns N' Roses supposed to release a new album? Something like that? A bunch of old school bands were supposed to.
I don't think they announced an album or anything yet. They might have recorded it and are just kind of sitting on it right now. But it's probably not pressed and everything. So
I know that Whitechapel had their acoustic cover of Hickory Creek recorded back in September.
yeah. So
they just kind of sat on it until now for whatever reason.
I don't really know what their plan was. I mean, they released on that Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of out of nowhere, day before. Hey, we're putting this out tomorrow. Whoa, okay.
I mean, you kind of anticipate. Oh, it's a acoustic of Hickory Creek.
Yeah, but I mean, there wasn't any lead up to it at all until the day before.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Dude, they need to do an acoustic, clean version of Somatic Defilement.
They need to just re-record their entire back catalog acoustic.
I mean, honestly, though.
They need to do it everything acoustic except for Phil. He's full on growls.
My God. That would be an experience right there.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Should pitch that to Alex. See
How?
what he says.
I'll see what happens. Trying to think, how often do they release albums? How long between their last album and The Valley?
So I think Mark of the Blade was 2016, I think. So 3 years. And then before that, I think Our Endless War was 14, I think. So 2 to 3 years.
That's not that long of a wait.
Yeah, and I mean, I think what The Valley, especially with the album cycle getting disrupted like this, it'll probably be a minute before they put something else out. Because that's kind of a big album.
Yeah.
I would say at least.
Apparently Mudvayne's going to have a reunion, according to the comments.
Might have been canceled.
Probably.
I don't know. Because there's bands that had I know the Crowbar, Sacred Reich, Sepultura tour got canceled, and they're supposed to be or at least they were trying to reschedule for fall, winter, whatever. I don't know if that's gonna happen now. Because there's already bands that have rescheduled dates in October and November, and if they get canceled again,
I don't know. Lamb of God tour hasn't been canceled yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel it will be, though.
I'd say they're waiting to the absolute last minute. They can't just see how this virus is going to go.
I mean, it's a little over a month until the tour starts. It's
well, I mean, they said that the worst is behind us now. That's what I've heard. So they may be banking on, this is supposedly the worst. Let's just give it another month and see what happens. Just see if we need to push back a few dates.
But I mean, still, if you have I don't know. I guess it's probably arenas and stuff. I don't know. Large capacity venues. I don't know.
I mean, is that an arena tour?
I think I don't think it's full size arenas, but I think it's
Masquerade size.
Larger than that. It's outdoor amphitheaters and that kind of thing.
So in between the Millmont and Thompson Bowl.
I mean, it's probably about in between the Civic Coliseum and Thompson Bowl. Because a lot of the venues are have seats and then have like lawn seating behind. So, and that's one of those where, like, if that's get postponed to like the winter, like they're gonna do it at the same venues. Like nobody's gonna go to a semi-outdoor venue in January. You know?
That's what they think. I know we'd be out there.
Yeah. I mean, it's just not the best like marketing choice.
True. Apparently, there's Mudband was going to play with Bad Wolves and Disturbed.
Yeah, that's it's too bad.
Yeah. I just wonder how you're going to fill this time gap.
Yeah, I mean, it's been rough.
I know you're probably saving a good little bit of money, though.
Yeah, I mean, when, whatever the first show is, it's going to be nuts.
That's true. Yeah, Cannibal Corpse. They're pretty cool.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're like a jazz band, right?
Something like
Smooth
that.
jazz.
They're in that Jim Carrey movie,
Which one?
Ace Ventura.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Pretty chill group.
yeah.
You know, comment section's there for a reason. We'll respond.
Yeah, ask us.
There's 4 of you watching.
Ask us some questions or whatever. We're just gonna don't.
I mean, we can't force you, but we'd like you to.
Yeah, let us know what you've been up to.
Someone said, hey, may Corona fuck us all.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's like Cal's
Honestly.
that's like their vision right now.
Yep. I don't think they realized they would cancel all of their tours. It's kind of a negative consequence of that.
They didn't stop to think, oh, wait, how will we make money?
Yeah. Bring back the plug after the band is not around anymore.
Someone asked us if we like Pantera. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Might be my favorite band.
I've heard a couple of songs from them before.
Yeah, that song Stroll's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they got that song, what is it? 10 Hours Together.
Or
That one's
Hecking
pretty cool.
Hostel.
Yeah, that one's pretty brutal. I'm a fan.
If we didn't listen to metal, what would we listen to?
White Noise.
Farts, because that kind of like that sounds like,
Close enough.
or
yeah.
like, you know, you go on Google, like, and look up, you know, humongous shit, and then just listen to that dropping into the toilet. It's like toilet bowl gutturals.
How often do you listen to people taking massive shits?
Every night.
That's what you go to sleep listening to.
It's pretty relaxing.
Some people listen to like rain noises and stuff. You're sitting there listening to the Best Shits compilation 2020.
Dude, I'm telling you, the 5-hour version will put you right to sleep.
It's just one, just on a loop for 5 hours.
I don't know what it is, but it's intoxicating.
It's pretty brutal.
Do we believe the coronavirus is the new 9/11?
I mean, I've heard a lot of people compare it to that.
I think there's a difference between a dude getting sick and, like, you know, 2 or 3 dudes crashing planes into important places.
Well, yeah, but I think, like, as far as impact on the future and stuff, like, I think a lot of people have been talking about, like, handshakes are probably just not going to be a thing anymore. You know?
I doubt that. I know, like, probably a lot of businesses will pull out of China.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, somebody's from Italy. Hello.
What's going on?
I think you mean hecking angry, not hecking hostile. That's it. It was hecking angry.
That's the one. Yeah, that one's pretty brutal.
What's another good one? I'm trying to think. Reinventing the aluminum.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Gosh darn electric. Who's this?
This is Solothus. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Doesn't Vader have an album called Solothus?
Maybe. Let's fact check.
I think that's the album their cover Raining Blood is on.
Let's look. Doesn't. Oh, that's a. It's listed on a single, but it's spelled different. Spelled with a. Yeah, that's Sothus. Or
Sothus?
So this. I don't know. Sothus. And this band is Solothus. I don't know. Solothus.
This guy goes by Modern Cement Axe. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty brutal.
This guy's asking how we are holding up from the virus.
I mean, we're just kind of hanging in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Kind of vibing.
Yeah.
Not really following social distancing for me.
We reconfigured our setup here so that we're at least closer to social distancing. So
close yet so far away. Yeah, I work at a place that's staying open right now, and I'm kind of like in real like close proximity. Be like, I had a dude breathing on me earlier. I'm like, dude, like back off.
Yeah, like the one time I actually like went out and went to a store, it was like a CVS, not sponsored by CVS. And like they had like tape marked out on the ground at like the pharmacy for like waiting lines. So it's like, do not cross this line if there's somebody like in front of it or whatever. And then like the checkout, they have like the little thing that you like put your card in and like type in the PIN number and stuff. Is like pull it off of the mount and on a table in front of the counter, and you like put your stuff on the table, and then they use like the scanner gun thing to scan it, and then you like put the card in, and then they like put it in the bag, and then you take the bag and leave. Like, it's pretty wild.
Huh. Yeah, I know where I work at. You go in and so we have that taped on doors. Stop here. Somebody will come out to assist you. Like, and so most people are like, "Oh, can we come in?" Like, most people understand what's going on. You don't really have to tell them. Some people just walk right in, and I'm like, "Dude, there's only like 4 people in here. We can't have any more." And it's kind of hard to like, say shoo to like some dude. So yeah, that's people. Like, they're the problem.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's some people that need to just get coronavirus and die. Put that on a bumper sticker.
Boomers.
Get coronavirus and die.
Dude, that's gonna be our new Nick Rage single. I got 4 guitars in my room, but I can't even play Smoke on the Water. Number of guitars does not equal your skill level.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
More guitars means more talent.
Okay, Nathan. What band member would you consider as your compadre? But he spelled it compadre.
What band member?
Yeah.
Like in real life?
Dude, that vocalist for Nicholas Rage.
Yeah.
You kind of vibe with him. That's just my opinion anyways.
Yeah. Did you listen to this new Black Dahlia murder?
I think I did. I can't quite remember.
It's pretty solid. Like, the singles, you're like, oh, this is cool. And then, like, the whole album is just, like, awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been, like, huge into the Black Dahlia murder.
Yeah, I mean, their last two... This is probably better than Nightbringers, their last album. But, like, I don't think they really put out, like, a bad album. You know? Like, Nocturnal is, like, if you're not super familiar, that's probably the best starting point. But, like...
Don't start with the best stuff like you did.
Everything is pretty good, you know?
Don't start me like you did Lamb of God, giving me the literal best song they've got as the first song I listened to. Because I was like, oh, you showed me Contract. I was like, oh my gosh, like all their other stuff's like, this is amazing. And it wasn't. I was like, dude.
Yeah, you should like listen to this whole album. It's pretty awesome.
All right, so are they like black and death metal kind of a thing? Or?
I mean, they kind of like blur the lines, I guess.
I'm just judging by their vocal style.
I guess some. Well, Trevor will do like on this album especially. He does like a couple of different like vocal techniques and stuff. Like I guess you'd probably just call them like modern death metal or whatever. I'm sure there's gonna be like some genre police people roasting me in the comments. Like, oh, they're neoclassical, technical, blackened, what? Okay, dude. But I mean, they're death metal, whatever you want to call them past that.
All Hope Is Gone is not as bad as people say. I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to beat, for me, the Grey Chapter.
Yeah, or Hexagon. That's the best of the Gone.
I'm like a hexagon because all my hex are gone.
Yep.
What WWE wrestler do you look like and how strong and tall you are?
What?
So, like, if you were a WWE wrestler, who would you be?
Current or past?
Past. The new stuff is...
I would say Chris Jericho just because he's in a metal band. Like, he's a pretty cool guy.
You scream The Undertaker, though.
I mean,
Like, you look like some guy that go to, like, a 5-year-old and choke slam him on the street.
Didn't the Undertaker come out to Metallica at, like, WrestleMania or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well...
That was, like, one of the only, like, actual pieces of news that's come out in the past few weeks. Although previously he came out to, I don't know, I guess it was probably Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. I don't know what Limp Bizkit song it was. I mean, that would make sense for it to be, like, the big one. I don't know. But yeah, what would you say? Are you hip on the WWE people?
I actually am. I would say Rey Mysterio, but he's like really short and like small and Mexican.
But see, you might look exactly like him, right? Nobody actually knows what he looks like.
No, there was one episode where he did have to take off his mask. He lost a fight, and that was the wager. I forget what he looked like, though.
And that's what they're going for. They're banking on you not remembering what he looks like.
So either of us could be right.
Yeah. You could be, and you're just keeping it a secret.
I could. But I could honestly go for like Kane. I'm just not bald.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't always bald, right? He used to have like.
Yeah, no, he did have some long hair, and then he kind of became our mayor.
Did you see he was in some horror movie. Did you see that?
No.
I was gonna watch it when he got elected the county mayor, but didn't get around to it yet. You seen any cool movies lately?
Me?
Quarantine streams or whatever?
So, I have been watching movies. I've been watching this TV show called Mountain Monsters. If you've ever heard of it.
No, but I think this brings up a conversation we had the other day.
Yeah, so, okay, hear me out. It's a bunch of fat rednecks that go out in the woods and hunt cryptids. So, like, they go after things like a snallygaster that's, like, basically a pterodactyl. And then they go after... They get sidetracked with ghosts because, like, ghosts and Bigfoot are sometimes, linked together with Indian folklore and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They went after some lizard creature at one point. They mainly go after different Bigfoots, and they all have different names, like the Ohio Grassman or the Raven Mocker of Lee County. Dude, that gets scary. Like, low key, that gets freaky. That and the Waya Woman, that's pretty freaky. That's like a werewolf, basically. But then it's tied to this, like, murdered family. It's pretty brutal stuff.
Yeah, I think the only, like, regional Bigfoot or whatever that I'm familiar with is, like, the Rougarou from, like, Louisiana.
Yeah. So
that
they actually did
supposed to be pretty brutal.
So they did some research on that. The Rougarou does, quote, exist, but it was where wolves and coyotes, so wolves started migrating down, and they started breeding with coyotes, and they produced basically a super predator. And that's what these people were seeing, called the Rougarou. But yeah, you got like the Ohio Grassman, the Raven Mocker. Ooh, I'm going to be watching this episode tonight. There's this thing called the Silver Giant. It's basically a giant bear. And like some of the stuff they do is like really far-fetched. Like the Raven Mocker is supposed to be like a shapeshifter and like can see through Raven's eyes and everything.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
The other day I watched this movie called The Prophecy.
Yeah.
It's got Christopher Walken in it. That one's pretty cool. It's pretty metal. Like the plot synopsis or whatever is basically like, so the angels like in heaven or whatever, like there was originally like a war when like Lucifer or whatever was like, hey, screw you guys, and then he like made his own voice, and then there was a second war whenever they were like, hey, let's have like the humans like come up here. And then some of the angels were like, no, dude, those guys suck. Like, we're cooler than them. This is our place, And so, like, Christopher Walken plays Gabriel, which is, like, if you're familiar with the Bible, he's, like, kind of a hip dude.
Like the General Patton of God's Army, as Zach Wilde put it.
Yeah, like, he's a well-known guy. And, so he's like kind of leading the front on like keeping the humans out or whatever, right? And so he like comes to Earth and he's trying to find like the blackest soul to like help him win the war, because like angels don't have souls or whatever, and so he's like he tries to find this like infamous like war general guy's corpse to like take his soul out of his body and like use that. But somebody else, like a different angel that's on like the other side, has already like gotten the soul and like planted it in this girl, and then it's like Christopher Walken is coming after this girl, and there's like demons and angels and shit. Like it's pretty cool.
That is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and they made like 5 sequels. So the only like 2 and 3 have Christopher Walken, and then the others are supposed to be like kind of not good.
Oh, actually, 2 good points did got brought up. One of them I forgot about. So the one dude asked if we heard the new Warbringer. Yes,
Yeah.
It's incredible. One of my favorite Warbringer albums. Still can't beat the Divinity of Flesh, though. And then Joe Satriani released a new album.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I just saw it today. I was scrolling through my Instagram. I follow him.
Huh.
And it said new album. I was like, oh, make a mental note of that. And I didn't. Social distancing deathcore talk show. Yeah.
Something like that.
It's like Wayne's World, but death metal.
Yeah. Yeah, so this band In Dying Arms, this song is basically over at this point. Like, I was pretty sure they broke up, and then like this single just kind of came up out of nowhere. So
Who knows?
I don't know what's up with that.
Maybe it's just been sitting on it for a little while.
I don't know. I know that Jesse Berryman from If All Else Fails is like pretty. He's palios with their vocals. So I don't know.
So when I said what we thought of the new Black Lives Murder, Dahlia, my bad. It was. I mean, I listened to it. And it was good.
Yeah, it was. I would say in like the top half of their material.
I mean, I've never been huge into them. I've explored them a little bit, but like I wasn't like blown away.
You listen to this Within Destruction single?
No, I didn't.
So like the last one was kind of like trap metal or whatever, I guess. This one, like, you know, it's a lot more like straightforward.
Yeah.
So this album will be interesting.
Is there a band called Dying Fetus?
Yeah, there is. Who asked that?
Cade.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you should check them out. Goodness. Is there a band called Metallica?
I don't think so, dude. I need to come up with a band with that name. That's a cool name.
Yeah, you could do like a cool logo. You're gonna have like the little pointy things on the ends.
Dude, that'd be so sick.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
And dude, like my first album cover would be like a toilet with like a metal, like a hand and screwdriver called Metal Up Your Ass.
That'd be pretty brutal.
And dude, or change it radically, just call it Kill 'Em All.
That'd be pretty cool. You should do it.
And then produce like a really shitty album in like a few years. And then just kind of stay that way for a while. You know, sell out. And then you come back a little bit better. And then hopefully your next album will be even better.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hardware came out in like 2016, right?
It's been 4 years.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that it's going to be like 2023 before we see another Metallica album.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a hot minute.
It's not going to be anytime soon. Because I don't even think they've even began writing something.
Yeah. I mean, I think most like bands and musicians are like starting to write stuff now, though.
You think we will be attending live shows next year? We went over this, but like local stuff, yes, but like big arena shows, no.
Yeah, I think it really just depends on the size of the venue.
Someone said this is the longest joke ever. That's not a very long sentence. Oh, look at that. It's not very long.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of short.
So I don't know where he comes across saying that's the longest joke ever.
I don't know, man.
He couldn't mean us. This ain't a joke.
We are completely serious. 100%.
No nonsense. Oh yeah. Also, how long has it been since Axe Slasher released anything?
A couple of years, I guess. Like they might have put out like a single or something.
No, they haven't put out any. I mean,
let's
thought
check.
the last thing they released was Night of the Shears.
Let's fact check real fast.
Kate said he never knew there was a band called Dying Fetus.
Yeah, so Axe Slasher put out a single Halloween 2019. But
when was that?
Halloween 2019.
Oh. Is that the song title or is that like the date?
It was Stoke the Flames.
Oh yeah, no, I
Pit
remember
of Legends. And then before that was Night of the Shears. So I don't know. Was that Yeah, so the last two singles have been released on Halloween. So it might just be like this Halloween they'll put out another song.
That's a reasonable assumption.
We'll see. But yeah, you should check out Dying Fetus. Listen to Reign Supreme. That's probably a good starting point. Then check out Grotesque Impalement.
Okay. This is good. Now, this is a good question. A Marry, Fuck, Kill. Megadeth, Metallica, and Slayer. Now, this is a good question.
All right. So I think you kill Metallica, obviously, right?
Megadeth, though.
I don't know.
Because if you kill Metallica, a lot of stuff never would have started.
Well, is it killing now or killing like before Inception, though?
You see, that's a good question. We'll just say right now.
Yeah. See, I think at this point, like, what is Metallica adding?
Oh, I mean, like now, nothing. But like, I assume like before their conception.
Okay, so we're going like 1984. You can.
Well, no. She said now.
Now, okay. So yeah, kill Metallica. They're not doing anything, right? I mean, Slater's technically the one that's not doing anything. Come on. I mean, that's what I would say at least.
Okay.
And I don't know. I feel like if you were fucking Slayer, that would just make sense, right?
You're right. You're right.
Slayer. Like, come on. So then I guess by necessity, that would mean you marry Megadeth. Which, like, Dave Mustaine kind of looks like a girl.
So for me,
he's got the beard now, but other than that, you know.
You see, I would do the same exact thing as you, except I would marry Metallica and kill Megadeth. Because I don't like Megadeth at all.
You don't like anything by Megadeth?
It's probably been 4 or 5 months since I've listened to anything of Megadeth.
Not even like
the only thing I've been remotely
Tornado of Souls.
Don't like it. The only stuff I've ever been genuinely impressed with by Megadeth is some stuff off their Dystopia album.
That's it.
The
most recent album.
Yes.
Have you? What else have you listened to?
I have listened to quite just sparsely throughout their discography. Like I was like killing's my business and business is good. I was like, ooh, this seems pretty dope. Like, Hanger 18. Thought I would.
No, not a fan. Jeez.
But yeah, no, that'd be me. But that was a good question. That's probably the best question we've had.
Yeah, tonight at least, yeah. Where does Anthrax fit into that equation, though? I mean, honestly, I would probably marry, in the sense of that question, I would marry Anthrax.
I mean, honestly, yeah. No, yeah, definitely, yeah. Like, I like it. The only reason why I still say, golly, I have a tough time between Metallica and Anthrax because, like, Metallica's been with me since, like, 7th grade, you know? And then Anthrax, they're just that good.
Yeah.
And they haven't sold out.
Anthrax also, like, they've only gotten better, you know?
I mean, when Belladonna left for a hot minute.
Well, yeah, but they got John Bush, and, like, those albums were cool.
Yeah.
It's different.
That's true.
But, like, they were, like, better than Saint Anger.
I mean, that's a lot.
You know?
That is, yeah. Anything's better than Saint Anger.
Yeah, I mean...
Someone said frick Anthrax. You're just wrong.
Listen to some Anthrax, bro.
Dude, like, NFL.
Like, even like, Bring the Noise. Like, cool song.
Yeah. Or no, what are some other, like, Evil Twin?
Yeah, I mean, what was the
dude? Have you ever listened to
zombie song off Worship Music? Fight 'em till you can.
Yeah. I know. What is another one? Good one. Keep It in the Family off of Persistence of Time. It's a banger.
Yeah, I mean, Anthrax is pretty all around. And also the other thing about Anthrax is like they've done like probably like 12 covers at this point, and like all of them are awesome.
I mean, wasn't Worship Music like whole just covers album?
I don't know. They put out I think it was called like Anthems.
Yeah, Anthems.
And
that's it.
It was
yeah.
like the bonus disc, I think, to Worship Music. It was like 5 songs or something.
Yeah. Someone asked if this was Pink Floyd in the background.
No, this is Xibalba. Brutal shit. I hope they get to put on an album with Xibalba, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like a historian on them or anything, but I don't think it's been. I think it's been a minute since they put anything out.
Okay, Nathan, I've actually just now thought of one positive thing about this whole pandemic stuff and returns of concerts. So you got to think. So you got all these people that have just been halted concerts for presumably a year.
Mm-hmm.
So this means that all these concerts are going to come out at once. So that means you're going to have like a year of almost non-stop concerts.
So the problem with that, though, is there's probably going to be bands that, like, don't want to compete. Like, this summer, they had, like, the Lamb of God Megadeth tour, and that was, like, the big tour, you know? Like, there's nothing, like, Anthrax.
Hold that thought. All right, what is wrong with this statement? So, what concerts are you guys missing because of Corona? I miss Lamb of God, Kreator, and Bolt Thrower.
Huh. Who said that?
Some dude named Thrash Till Death.
Oh, well, he's a cool guy. I'm not sure that you're missing Bolt Thrower in 2020, though. When was their last tour? Like 2014, I think. Unless you know something that I don't, which I guess is entirely possible. Yeah, what was I? Oh, the whole thing with the tours, like this summer, like the Megadeth Lamb of God tour was like the big one, you know. So Anthrax isn't gonna say, hey, we're doing a headline tour like the same time.
That's
because, like, everybody's gonna say, oh, like, people are gonna go to that instead of come see us. You know?
They could offset the dates.
Still, there's people that would say, like, this is my concert for, June. And they just go see Lamb of God and Maggot and then pass on whatever. Well, I guess.
What kind of poser goes to one concert a month?
Wasn't Slipknot was like the same general dates though, right?
No, I know our Slipknot show that we're going to go to is in like June.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I mean, still, like, there's not like 12 different huge tours happening. I mean, I think it would be reasonable to assume there would be like a handful of tours all going at once, like spring and fall, but over the summer and like a large arena type tour, I don't think there would be more than like 2 or 3 at once. Just because of the marketing aspect of it.
Yeah. I think we got close to like 1 or 2 minutes.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's a little harder to keep track because the phone's all over there. Yeah, I mean, we're coming up on the end, I think.
We got like 4 minutes left.
Yeah. Because we started a couple minutes late because YouTube was being kind of dumb. So.
Well, no, I'm looking off the YouTube timer.
Oh. But yeah, you listen to this Acacia stream?
I listened to their single before this, and it was all right.
Yeah, so this one, it's not this song, it's the other song, is like an entire paragraph.
What?
Yeah, let me look at the name of this. It's like, I breathed in the smoke deeply, it tasted like death and I smiled, is the name of the song.
Oh my god. Okay, what are your thoughts on really long song titles like that?
I mean, I think that one's kind of out of character for the Acacia stream. For like slam bands or whatever, like the one about like raping a goat and like the farmer, whatever it's called. Like, that's just kind of like a stupid slam thing.
That's true.
But I mean, if somebody wants to do like a 30-word long song title, like, that's cool, I guess. Just don't expect people to be able to remember the name of your song.
Yeah. What's that one band where it's just like they just slammed on the keyboard?
It's like Zavleg something. Like, people just call them Zavleg. But I think it's like an acronym for something. Like an entire novel turned into an acronym.
Oh my god. Oh, we got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes. Well,
this is the end.
Yeah, you made it all the way to the end.
So long.
Almost.
Farewell.
I mean, we still got like a minute.
Yeah, but it's nice to say so long, unless like just randomly cut time.
Yeah, because it's done that before. Just kind of cut out of nowhere. But yeah, we'll probably be back next week. All right, I think we kind of got the setup and everything now.
It just depends on. That'll be finals week, so we may or may not.
Yeah, we'll see. We might. We'll see. We might do like a Zoom thing or something.
Zoom in while we study.
Happens. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, in the meantime, listen to metal.
Yeah.
And don't get sick. And if you do get sick, stay away from people.
so we can have concerts again.
Yeah. I have no clue how much time is left.
It's
I can't really
like
tell
20
from here.
seconds. Yeah, it's like 24 seconds.
All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching. Well,
Hope you guys have a good night, restful night,
yeah.
or morning if this is morning for you.
Yeah.
Is that a Gojira
watching it
shirt?
at
Yeah,
some
it
point.
is. Sick band.
But yeah, we'll catch you, I guess, next week or in the future at some point. It's probably got to cut off. Look at that. Perfect timing. All right. But we're still live on YouTube.
Yes, indeed we are. How many? 85 views.
85. Look at that. Crazy. Share this to the story. YouTube's getting behind the scenes work. What the heck? Man, it's gonna like crash and not post it. Oh, I think it did. There we go. Alright. You got anything to say to the people who decided to watch on YouTube after the fact?
I salute you.
So don't get sick, and you do get sick. Stay away from people. That's it.